In the valley of the shadows, land of the scorpion, stung by the darkness, swimming in all the poison. I need some angel music, so damn hot down here. I need some angel music, so to wash away the fear. Come with some angel music, so damn hot down here. I need some angel music, so to wash away the fear. Holy, unseen, I plead, show me some mercy. Grandma, come on down here and sing your prayer with me. Cause I can shine like a raven if I get a little bit of sun, a little bit of light, just a little bit of sun. I can shine like a raven if I get a little bit of sun, with a little bit of light. I can shine like a raven. I can shine like a raven. I can shine like a raven in the land of the shadows, the valley of the scorpion. Stung by the darkness, swimming in out the poison. I need some angel music. I need some angel music. I want some angel music. The song to wash away the fear. Holy, unseen, I play. Show me some mercy. Grandpa, come on down here and sing your prayer with me. Cause I can shine like a raven, with a little bit of sword, a little bit of light, just a little bit of sword. Black feather glisten, just a little bit of light, a little bit of sun. I can shine like a raven, shine like a raven. Black feather glisten. Pull me up from the Snake River. I want to be one. Pull me up from the Snake River. I want to know freedom. Oh,
Hey Ryan, how you doing tonight, man?
What's up, guys? I'm still alive.
Yes, Ryan is still kicking. Yeah. Man, it's been a long week.
Yeah, it has. It seems like it just started.
It does. Yeah, but I got these next 2 days off. It's wonderful.
I have every day off, and it's not wonderful.
Well, when you're working, days off do seem different, dude.
No, so, like I said, duality. Without duality, everything gets crazy because I don't have to be at work, so I don't have anywhere to be. So every day is just the same. They just lead into themselves. You know what I mean?
I get you. That's monotony.
Weeks go by faster, and the months go by, and the next thing you know, you snap your fingers, and 20 years has gone by, and you're like, "What
happened?"
Yeah. Like, wait a minute. Like, I was just like 20-something years old, like yesterday. I swear I was. And now all of a sudden everybody's calling me old man and seeing gray hair. It's like, what? Wait a minute.
Where do you see hair at, Ryan? Where do you see
Did
hair?
I grow up at some point and forget that I was doing it? Like, what the fuck?
I want to say hi to everybody right quick. Say hi to old mate, Scott. Dr. Bass is out here. And Drunk Debunk was in there, this spouting off whatever he's going to spout off. And he's got to make hit pieces on all the flat earthers. That's why he's over here. It's the only way he's going to get content on this side. Without it, he's got to deal with the other conspiracy people out there.
I was going to say, at some point, what happens is that they need us because they need someone to argue with them. Because when we get sick of arguing with them, they don't really have anything to do, right?
Yeah. Well, they're still pushing flat Earth like it is a conspiracy too, right?
Well, of course they are to their cronies, but their cronies. I mean, you know how they are. Cronies are just cronies. They follow whatever happens, whatever happens to be blowing in the wind, right?
They think they're doing good because they were taught this as a science, and it's not really a science. They abandoned science a long time ago, and it's all rhetoric. Oh, Scott's here. Say hi to Scott. Hey,
Bomba day, bomba day, bomba day, bomba day.
Is that what he's saying?
He thinks Chris Berry is definitely a Glober. I don't know, man. I couldn't tell you that.
What?
For sure.
Why would I care if he did?
Who said that? Oh, that drunk debunk idiot guy said that.
Yeah. It's ironic that this guy's a Glober. Is it ironic, or was he taught that he was on a globe? Is that what's really true or not?
Yeah.
Spunk was a song by what's her name? Ugh, gross, too.
Now, I know a Chris Berry who's actually a flat earther. He does his own content too. Another person, but not same guy.
A different Chris Berry?
Yeah. He's not a singer though. He does walks at trails. He did the Appalachian Trail. He went through the one that goes through Arizona to Canada. There's a couple of walking trails to the mountain ranges.
That's the dude who wrote the song. That's all I want to know.
I don't know who he is. Yeah, it's a good song. No, but I can play some more of his songs for you. You want to hear some more? He's got a whole bunch of them.
I'm just curious if you knew, like,
Hey.
if I want to find him, where do I look up?
Hey, Ryan, I had a theory. I was wondering where you were, and I was like, oh, wait a second. You've been hanging out with AI all the time, haven't you?
Don't get like Luca, dude. I'm going to kick you.
Luca.
Oh, no. Luke.
He tried to debunk Noah's Ark this morning on PJ's channel. It was
Noah's Ark?
Yeah. He's like, there's no way Noah could have built it in 120 days. Like, no, dude, we said 120 years.
Years, bro. He thought it was 120 days
Well,
by himself.
20 years would seem like not a long time. If you think about how much building there would be if it's just him and his small family.
Well, back then he was like 600 years old or something, wasn't he?
He died at like 36 or something.
Yeah, but imagine how smart you'd be if you were 600. Like, you'd have, trust me, you'd have it all figured out. By then,
it would get so.
And your heart broken a million times, and trust me, you'd probably know what's going on by then.
It would get so old, wouldn't it? Like, the world would just be like, oh, it's boring. Like 600 years.
Got old. I think he probably just looked like a man. I can't imagine him. I don't think people got old the same way. I think things have changed. But I
know, of course. But I mean, time probably goes by so fast when you're like 300. You're like, dude, like a day is like a second. Boom, a day's over.
Well, maybe, but
think about it. Think about that.
It seems to go fast, but it doesn't seem like it's speeding up. No, not necessarily. It just seems like it's just coming faster and faster. It's like, because it's like, because I don't have a life and I don't have something like to accomplish every day, which I should make stuff for myself to do, but I don't, right? And I sit around and I think,
does it go by slower? Does it seem like it's going by slower then?
No,
Scott, you got a cricket in your pocket, dude.
A cricket?
Yeah, here every like minute there's a cricket going chirp, 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 chirp.
I don't hear a cricket.
Maybe the cricket's in my house. I don't know. I hear it.
I am outside, but I don't hear any crickets. Oh wait, hold on. Maybe there's a cricket out there.
I hear those
cricket
time things that I got.
Nice. I like crickets.
I'm just used to the sound. I don't hear.
Jiminy, he got Jiminy Cricket in his pocket. Jiminy Cricket's gonna start. What does he do? Dance? Starts dancing.
Yeah. Wasn't he in the well with Pinocchio? Come on.
Pinocchio. So Roger, I'm gonna tell you really quick. I haven't told you yet, but like yesterday, my sister texted me and she goes, guess who just out of nowhere wants to buy a skateboard?
Who?
And I was like, oh, my nephew. Dude, he's like 15, and I'm like, cool, dude. She's like, yeah, dude. So she took him today and went and got a freaking skateboard. He got some independent trucks. I was like, nice.
Which ones did he get? Which size? Get
I'm not. I don't. He got Spitfire. I don't know, but he got Spitfire wheels. He got some independent trucks, and then he got the board was called. What the heck was it called? Freaking. Let me see here. I forget now because I never heard of it before.
Uh-oh.
Wow,
Got popped out.
An interesting.
I don't think he hit the wrong button is what he did. Watch.
Yeah, he does the same thing I do all the time.
Let's see if D-Man's coming over. D-Man's been rock, dude. He's been able to pull up videos and stuff whenever people. He's got a really fast PC. So, have you looked at Chasing the Sun yet? TRK put out a new video called Chasing the Sun. It's really cool. I'll go get it.
I hit a button.
I know. We figured it.
We thought that.
So the board was called Anchor Supply, the brand. You ever heard of Anchor Supply?
Nope.
No, me either. Yeah, it's weird.
That's the word, but I've never seen it written down there.
Well, some kids are just coming up with names for their boards and stuff. That's pretty cool. Well,
It's probably like a little like a small company, you know.
This and all that. Yeah, I remember that.
He probably liked the graphics on it, you know. He's like, it's got like a brain on it.
Wasn't the symbol for the company like a mouth inside of a hand or something creepy like that or something weird?
Oh, that's Santa Cruz, dude. Santa Cruz has the screaming hand. You know,
the Independent had something like that, like some kind of weird thing with a tongue sticking out of it or something goofy like that.
That's Santa Cruz. Yeah.
Santa Cruz. Yep.
They made OJ wheels where their wheel brand.
The OJs, the OJs had the hand with the mouth. What was it again? Yeah, I forget.
Like a tongue sticking out of the palm of the hand.
Something like that. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Pretty like had some kind of weird design or something. Some kind of weird. It was like a wrench with something. It was like some kind of weird symbol or something.
Independent.
Yeah, didn't they have like a little
Independent? They had they had like a cross, like a cross.
Yeah.
Yeah, the mold.
Like a wrench, something like that. Weird.
I think that was a different design they had for the logo. Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't a big Independent fan though. They're all right. And we crack a couple of them every once in a while.
Wait, what did you like? What did you like to ride?
I ride
Venture.
Thunder. No,
Thunder. Yeah.
They're heavier. They're better made.
But they're stronger. Yeah.
And I did try Tracker once. Base plates because they're made out of plastic.
They were plastic base plates, and they were like, dude, they would break like in one day.
Yep.
Like you just jump off of one ramp. It was crazy, dude. I was like, why would you pay? And they were like expensive too. They weren't even cheaper. Well, I thought they would be cheaper.
They made them better later because they made nylon, a nylon base instead of just pure plastic. So what was happening with just the pure plastic base, they get cold and the plastics wouldn't congeal back the way they should, and they would crack real fast. Like temperature would be an issue with those things. And then, Rinaldi actually made a magnesium truck. You remember the magnesiums?
No.
Colored one?
They're soft as hell, and they would grind down way too fast. You'd be at the axle before you.
Oh yeah, because magnesium is softer than freaking steel.
Didn't the shaft get all? Anyway, I don't remember. I just remember there was one dude who had the hole where your bar would go through the middle for the back trucks. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah,
the kingpins were hollow.
The kingpin, yeah.
They would wear out. The opening inside of there would get all wore out because it was so soft. Is that the ones you're talking about?
Well, there's two different brands that made the hollow pins. Rinaldi had a hollow pin. There was a company that sold hollow kingpins that you could buy for your trucks for weight. But I mean, it would weaken the kingpin. It would snap too easy.
Dude, remember Gold Wings? How heavy those things were? The Gold Wings.
Oh yeah,
they were so heavy, dude. It was crazy.
Oh, but you ever do the Z rollers? Have you ever seen those?
No.
Z Truck. They started their own company. Z. They call themselves Z Boys, and they put rollers on top of the.
Oh
axle.
yeah. So when
That's
you do a
crazy.
50-50,
That
like a
is-
50-50, you could go over
Roll.
like concrete. Yeah, roll over concrete. Yeah.
If you ever just bought something, went skating. I had a friend that did it. He busted big time, dude. Every time I went to go grind, because you're so used to grinding the truck, using it for speed and leverage. When you don't have that anymore, you're just rolling across it, man. You don't really grind anymore. You're just rolling over the curve. You're not really grinding. Yeah, it's like three times as fast as normal. Like, it's insane.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was thinking about. Like, what if they did that for like a no slide, where like you had like a little roller on the top of the, you know what I mean, on the top of the on the truck, like so your truck would kind of, you know what I mean, like it would slide better that way.
Oh, look, the
That'd be
bear's here.
interesting. Oh, look, he's a transgender because he's got long hair, dude. Told you.
What? What's
Yeah.
It was a joke because
No, I
freaking
get it, Scott. I'm just not addressing it.
No.
No, I think it's funny. Don't get me wrong. I'm just not addressing it because that guy's a fag. So
because what?
I said because that guy's a fag.
Oh, you mean it was somebody else too?
No,
Somebody else was saying something stupid.
Yeah.
They got kicked. They got booted, didn't they? Are they gone? The other a-hole.
I didn't see anybody else in here yet, so we're good.
I like Saab's idea. We just boycott them for forever.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
pretty much.
D-Man.
that since before I met
I'm
you.
gonna put D-Man in. Hold on.
Oh yeah, you can do that. You can just put it in and delete it.
Just
Those
go
fucking
monkey
dumbass.
pat's not sitting there waiting for it. You know?
Wait, what's the point? Like, just boycott him. Don't talk to him. Don't
There it
give him-
is.
Don't give him any kind of like anything.
Kim
to put out
Ray.
there.
Kim Ray. I haven't seen Kim Ray in a while.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yes, Ryan. Snuff it out. Squeeze it out. Get rid of it. Don't give him any attention.
D-Wit.
I said that one.
Hopefully he
Remember,
got it. I deleted it. Let's see. I hope he did.
remember when Duffy showed up? Remember when I said? Remember what I told Flap?
Yeah.
I told him 100 times. I said, just don't put him on. Don't talk about him. Just forget it. Just go on with what we were talking about before. We had stuff that we were putting together. We didn't need him. But then what happened? Everybody started putting everything about it. It's all about him. All about him. That's all anybody wanted to put out.
No, so
He just kept
speaking
going.
of that, I was thinking about one of Jaren's music videos that he made earlier. It's called the NASA Man Can. Have you ever seen it?
The NASA mannequin.
That
Yeah,
was a
that was-
great. It's a great video. Conspiracy Music Guru did it.
Yeah.
I think I should play it just for Jaren's sake because he wrote
No.
the thing.
Don't do that. Don't see. That's you're placating to the freaking morons, Roger.
No, I'm not.
You know what? This is
I'm
an
pointing out
intervention.
where-
This is an intervention. Cubby, help me here. Cubby, Ryan, help me. Roger is
If you-
too
if
nice to these
anybody-
people.
No, I'm
I
not being
wish-
nice to Jaren. This is Conspiracy Music Guru, so he put it together. So
Yeah, but Jaren's like, I wrote the words. Ooh, I'm retarded, Jaren.
I know
You can't give him any attention, even vicariously. You know.
vicariously.
Well, I'm not.
Oh, That's a good song.
Referring the Tool, but you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
like,
That's a good song. I was gonna say.
I get a strike if I play that one.
yeah.
I don't know
But
if D-Man
seriously,
got
like
the link.
seriously,
Here,
just
I'm gonna
don't give
put
him
it back
any
in there for
attention
him.
at all.
I do it.
If you ever watch the video, it doesn't say anything about Jaren. Period. So I'm gonna put the link back in. See if D-Man grabs
It's not even that good of a song, bro. It really isn't.
bro. Hey, bro. And but I mean, for like at the time, it was like it kind of pointed out NASA's flaws, man.
Hmm.
What they really
like-
do. But I don't understand why he flips so easy. That's really what bugs the crap out of me.
Bro, you better make sure you remember to erase that stream.
Yeah, I am. I'm waiting for D-Man to get it. I don't know if he's got it yet.
Freaking demon. I mean, you guys have been on all day, all of you. It's crazy. I'm like,
Not
been
me.
all
I
day.
just got on.
you were on with Flatzoid.
Me?
Me? Yeah, I was.
Both of you. Yeah,
Oh.
not Ryan. I'm talking about
Oh.
you, Roger, and D-Man.
Oh,
How do you guys-
I've been gone all day.
No,
Well,
he was
no,
on
D-Man.
Sobs.
D-Man wasn't on Sobs though, right?
He was
D-Man's
on
on
top.
Sobs. Yeah.
Was he? So, dude, crazy. All day, dude. Crazy.
I was doing stuff while we were doing the show, man. I wasn't just sitting here watching the show. 5 hours just sitting there with.
You're reading Flintstones.
Oh yeah, we're testing.
That's what you're doing.
Yeah. I'm pulling the link again. Yeah. All right.
Where do you get your thumbnails? Like, what are your avatars? Like,
you have no idea. You have no
sometimes
idea.
I'm like, is this? Do you hit like one of those like little wheels that like just picks? You know, like
Miser.
you just the randomizer. Yeah, like a randomizer.
Dude, I've got so much saved on this PC and on my phone that I have a limitless supply of avatars, backdrops, you name it.
It seems like it. Yeah. What's up, D-Man?
What's happening, guys?
Long time no see.
Yeah, it's been a long time. What?
Just for that, I'm going to
minutes?
change my avatar for you.
If you want to take that link off, you can take it off of the chat.
I did, man. I got it.
All right. Yeah, because the other one it just closed
There you
up,
go.
and for some weird reason it wouldn't open. So I had to.
I got you. I put another one in. I knew I had to figure.
Yeah, I got it. You can take it out.
I did. So now, how about that avatar? Is that good for you? See, this is a skateboarding avatar. Creature skateboarder. You heard of him?
Mm-hmm.
Are you better now? Are you happy?
Oh, I don't care.
Does that satisfy you?
No, I don't care.
No. Oh, only trans. That was a good one, Cubby. He's not going to answer the question. Yeah,
No, I've
so
seen.
Ryan, yeah, say again.
I'm sorry. I was just gonna say I've seen the girl that said on Saws that she was trans, he, whatever, on a couple of other shows too, and they seem pretty cool. Like,
I think that girl's from Boston. Is she from Boston or he from Boston? Whatever.
no, I think
New
that
York.
I think she's like New York.
Oh, okay.
And say hi to DeWitt and Marcy Chan there in the audience. But yeah, Ryan hasn't seen Chasing the Sun yet. I thought I'd play it for him.
Hey, Ryan, just so you know, Justin Johnson is JJ. Remember when you're like, who's JJ? Who are you speaking to? I'm like, the guy that you're watching the show. You were watching his show. And I was like, what do you mean?
Got to pay attention, Ryan.
Steve
So you want
Austin.
to yeah. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, go ahead, Roger. I apologize.
Yeah, I was gonna go ahead and pull this Chasing the Sun up for posterity.
That is a great video.
It is.
I was just gonna say hello to everybody in chat. Good to see
ahead.
you all.
How
Good
you
to see you
doing?
guys. Yeah,
Ooh, I
Jimmy,
got
Marcy
1,
Chan, Jono, Cubby Bears here, DeWitt,
Pablo.
Seabass. Kick his
Who's
ass,
Pablo?
Seabass.
Oh yeah.
Sketches. One mind, one spirit.
Oh yeah.
Good
We
to
got
see
a
you
crowd.
guys.
Monkey ain't been by yet, or IC Spin, thank God. But Drunk the
Thank
Buck was here earlier. You missed that. He was there saying that Chris Berry was a Glover.
Is he gone forever?
He's gone, yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, he had enough of this shit. I don't blame him.
All right, here we go. You'll like this, Ryan. I hope.
One thing, notice that the orientation doesn't change.
It's horizontal looking, isn't it?
Okay, I'm going to stop this for just a minute. I want you guys to notice something here. Notice the hot spot of the sun right on top of the clouds underneath the sun there.
Pause it for a sec.
And
do you notice that where the sun is and where the light is, and notice that there's lights on everything below it? That's
Yeah,
not
see.
far away. So it's
No.
night here. That's why all the lights are on. And look at how close the sun is and how low it would have to be to get that hot spot before, you would think, okay, why is the sun so close to it? Yet the lights on the ground are on. Why are all these buildings or towns or places lit up? Because it's still night right here. And look at how far away the sun is.
Well, or vice versa, or it's turning night here.
Yeah, or it's
Yeah.
turning, or it's coming towards. I mean, I know that it's going in its direction. It's going.
Yeah, once you go down to the level ground, it's dark and there's no light. You can't see the sun at all. The only reason why you're seeing it is because you're above the clouds, where you could actually see it directly.
Yep. Yeah, unobstructed, meaning that you're seeing it.
Or down, yeah.
Oh, well, later on, I may have Mikey coming over. He said he might stop by. Since I want to cover the firmament, I think he's wanting to show his latest observations he's doing. Cool. Yeah. Goes back to the video.
Then you notice over here towards the right how dark these clouds look, and over here to the left how dark the clouds look. There's no sunlight hardly on those at all, but right underneath the sun you see what you call a hot spot, and that right there alone proves that the sun is very close and local right above the clouds. I'm going to demonstrate for you right here. Now notice I have a light bulb, which is round, which represents our sun source, and we have a flat mattress, which represents our flat layer of clouds. Now watch as I get the so-called sun down here at the edge by the horizon. Now you see that hot spot right underneath the light bulb? You can only get that hot spot when the light source is very close and local. Now notice the darkness on each side of the bed, just as you did on the blanket of clouds. It's really, really simple to prove. Notice right here, you see the hot spot underneath the light bulb? When I raise it up high, it lights up the whole bed. We put it back down low to the bed mattress, we get a hot spot. And we raise it back up, it lights up the whole bed mattress. Anyways, let's continue on with the video. Just keep that in mind as you're watching the sun. Now I want you to pay attention to these couple stars right here to the right of the screen, and remembering that the sun is supposed to be traveling in a straight line through the universe at 600,000 something miles per hour. Now watch to the right as these stars zoom past us, okay? Remembering that the sun is traveling in a straight line through the universe, supposedly. We just left those stars behind, right? We're traveling in a straight line, which means we shouldn't be turning around and coming back there if we're following the sun, okay? Now, pretending we're on a ball. I'm saying pretending we're on a ball. But yet, you'll see those same stars again tomorrow. But we traveling in a straight path, according to this sun that we're following. No, you're not. You following the sun over some flat clouds on a flat earth. Now remember, on a flat earth, we're following the sun west, so that means it should always be turning just a little bit to the right of you as you're flying behind it, chasing it. That is why you keep seeing this cameraman turn the camera to the right. See, he's flying according to the compass, but the sun is making a circuit. That's why you keep seeing it go to the right, and he has to adjust the camera and the aircraft to the right. Now, if you were flying east, like we're going to do in the next chapter, you would constantly be turning the camera to the left. And look at that beautiful hot spot right over the top of those clouds. The horizon is the same all the way across. If the sun were 93 million miles out in space, all these clouds would have the same amount of light on them, but they don't. It only lights up the clouds that's right underneath it, and you can see it right there.
I just want to say one thing. They're
Is this flat out truth?
No, this is Terry Eicher.
I think he might. The same guy. Yeah, that's the same guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Terry Eicher.
Yeah, that's right. That was the name of his channel. I think he didn't change it. Or is he still going by it?
I think it's flat out truth. Flat out truth. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Sorry. Go ahead.
I want to say that this claim of their sun being 93 million miles away and all the light that's coming from it's parallel. What is it concentrated in one little spot? You know what I'm saying? Like if 93 million miles away, the sun, no, it don't
if
work.
It's parallel, it would be uniform all the way across.
Yep.
You can clearly see that thing is going flat as a pancake and doing its circuit. You know, it's that simple. And notice that the orientation of that plane is not changing. Neither is the ground underneath it changing. It's not angling down. The nose isn't nosing down. That thing is flying flatter than fly. I understand that the plane has to have a very slight tilt to keep lift, but it's merely using that lift as it's moving along. It's not like that stuff is the orientation of anything that you're looking at in this video is changing, which means that if you're on that plane, your feet are going to be in the same spot that they've been the entire time you've been flying flat. That thing is not angling down. If it was going over a curve or going over a shape, it wouldn't matter if it was a triangle or an octagon, a square, wouldn't matter. Your whatever image that they put up, your orientation of your body sitting in that seat while you're flying in that plane, it never changes. Once that thing goes up, it flattens out and stays flat until they say, okay, we're close enough. And then they pull the autopilot off and that thing does its descent and it lands on the ground. It's that simple.
Yeah.
Every time, everywhere you go.
T-Man, did you see that video of the stars, how they don't change either, going either east to west or west to east? You seen that one?
I think I have, yeah.
I think
Yeah.
Taboo did it. Remember that
Taboo
one,
did.
Roger?
Covered it.
We're
Yeah.
like, so it doesn't matter which direction you're going. Because if you're going, what is it? So if you're going
24
from
hours,
west to east, if you're going west to
20
east,
a minute or
the
whatever.
stars should be going upwards, and they don't.
Yep. No, they stayed at the horizon the whole time.
Yeah.
Going both ways.
Yeah, like that's
I mean,
a really good one. I like that one.
I told a friend of mine, he has a P900, and he told me I was full of shit. Oh no, we're moving. I said, then why don't you take a time lapse of the stars? I said, and take a time lapse of the stars once a week, every week for the entire year, and at the end of the year, overlay all of them. Nothing changes. Nothing changes. It does the same pattern, it does the same circle. I said, the ceiling's moving, not you. And he was like, oh, you're one of those kooks. And I was like, conversation over. See you later.
Yeah. Well,
It's like-
D-Will wants to know if they established the velocity of the sun in this video. I think I don't know if they
It's
did
the Bible.
or
You
did.
can take it for what it is, or you can
Yeah.
believe it.
The velocity,
Yeah,
That's what I
don't
did.
know what that means. Yeah, how far?
the
how
speed.
fast? The speed. No. Well, velocity is usually a direction, isn't it? I thought.
Velocity.
Well, that velocity, I mean, you're moving. Yeah, your speed you're going.
Yeah, speed.
Yeah, I don't know. If it goes 15 degrees an hour as far as we can tell. You have to get its distance and its actual location to figure out the speed. That'd be the way to determine it.
Well,
but I don't
actually, that's the thing I want someone to do is during the in the south, it doesn't matter in the south or north, but when the sun travels to the south at the what is it called? The not equinox, but the other one. What's the other one? The shortest. Yeah, solstices, right?
Yeah.
So on the solstices, if you use a lens, a freaking any kind of lens that blocks out the sun, then and you can time it. You can time the speed of the sun because the sun should go faster in the south, right?
Yeah, just
It
clock
should.
it. Basically. Yeah.
No, you can't clock it like the way that like Jaron used to say, "Oh, just see how long the light stays in the sky." You can't do it that.
You need a GP. You need an actual location.
Well, you need to zoom in on the sun and use a filter, is what you need, and then
That's
you can time it by having a wall. I told you this before, right?
Yeah, I know.
I've never seen anyone do this yet. Have you seen anyone do this?
No, I haven't. I don't know why they don't.
it's- Anyone can do it from anywhere too.
So, have you done it yourself, Scott?
No, I won't. That's what I'm saying. I want to do it myself because no one else will do it. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, son of a bitch, dude. Just got to do it myself. Just get a solar filter. That's all. All you need is a solar filter and a camera.
I'm going to pick up one to take on the trip, so I could do it after I get it. I'm going to get a monoscope and a solar filter, and I'm going to get a polarized lens. But polarized lenses are not going to get rid of a reflection. It just dims the light during a reflection.
Yeah.
It won't get rid of it. And that was one of the claims with TFE, that they used a polarized lens to prove that it wasn't reflecting off the dome, but that's not going to matter. It won't make a difference. I looked at what polarized lenses do, and they don't get rid of reflection.
Unless the dome is polarizing it. That's the only way. If the dome was polarizing it, then, but it doesn't. A reflection does not polarize.
No.
You're right.
So
Can
that's
y'all
what-
hear me, Raj?
Hey, JJ. Yeah, we can hear you.
It's up to
Yeah, I was struggling to get I was muted the whole time.
You were talking, and nobody's
Hey,
answering you.
yep. And you guys were.
I was
answering, though.
wondering.
That
I
was
was
the bad
wondering why
part.
you weren't responding. Like,
You
I was like,
guys responded, so it had me confused.
I said your name, and then I was like, wait, I thought you would be coming in and talking. You know.
Yeah, apparently
What's
it
up?
changed my default, and I couldn't
So
get it.
so
It was freezing.
5 minutes later, how's it going, JJ?
Yeah, I'm doing great, brother.
What's up,
Appreciate
JJ?
you, man. How y'all doing?
Doing great, man. Long time
Feeling
no
good,
see.
man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
think
I'm
Ken
so-
wanted to come in. I think Ken wanted to come in, but he's I sent the link out.
Ken Rotman.
Yeah, your boy Ken. Yeah, your Aussie boy. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's been in a couple of times in the stream.
I know.
I like him. Yeah, but I mean, I put the link out there, but he never came in.
I think he's having problems getting in. I don't know if he might be on a phone. That might be why.
He's down under. He's like it has to go around the ball to get here.
Yeah. Corey
You know,
Ellis.
so yeah, totally.
Yeah, but you know, even NASA and the government say that 99% of all communications are done through landlines, and that's
Yeah, of
them, not
course.
us. They say this.
under sea lines too. Most of it
It's all ground based.
So
ground
that's not
based
our
or
plane,
undersea.
Mhm.
1%'s done over satellites, but all the thousands of satellites up there. Only
1%.
I will
And they-
tell you there is one weird communication thing that I did in my life that was the weirdest way I ever communicated on anything. It was called Packet. Packet. It's a ham radio thing where it uses amateur radio signals, use a radio, and you can actually transmit a picture through radio signals, which was the weirdest shit I ever did.
What? I never heard that.
Yeah, look it up. I'll put a link in in the private chat.
Packet. It's called Packet.
Yeah.
It seems to me like they're lying about all of it, even the way that it travels. You know, just think about us streaming right now and how we're all over around all over the plane, and we can communicate simultaneously. This is supposed to go through the air, in a tower, through fiber optics, under the ocean, across the world and back.
Right.
And you can hear me sneeze. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
There's something not right there, guys.
Oh, you,
Yeah.
you left out the mythical satellites.
Oh, that's
Well,
because very, very
who was
smart.
Who was the prince of the prince of the air?
That would be Satan, Lucifer. yes.
Goofball.
Mm-hmm.
Shithead.
Yeah, goofball. Well,
I think
he
we're communicating
figured something
through the
out.
ether, somehow through the ether somehow. I don't
Well,
know.
it's
but-
everything's through the ether. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a
I don't
lawnmower,
buy
man.
the whole through the oceans fiber optics. It's just hard to wrap your head around.
It's
I
a
think the
lawnmower,
whole
man.
idea of a cloud is like
Man.
them simulating God's etheric cloud.
The cloud.
you know
yeah.
what they did?
Everything
Actually, really,
digital.
technically
iCloud?
in the heavens.
Yeah, I
ether
don't. Thanks for asking, though.
Anyway,
I don't, Cloud.
I did fiber optic work for like 3 or 4 years. I worked for AT&T and Sprint and a level 3 Northern Telecom, and did installations for 3 years. And their fiber optic systems are really high tech. There's a lot more than you know. So fiber, and they're really fast, dude.
And it's
So-
light. That's just all light,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
It's just light.
I've done it on the small scale, like for security systems, camera work, long haul connections and whatnot, but not the big heavy fiber that they run on the poles and stub up all the dark fiber that they have.
It's underground. I have fiber
Right.
for my internet. Yeah.
I have fiber too.
I got some in the cabinet. It comes in bricks. I'm just kidding, guys.
Is it
I had to
Metamucil?
Yeah.
get a-
Is it orange flavored?
No, I don't have that.
It's that that Metamucil internet.
Well, as long as you don't get diabetes.
Metamucil internet. That fiber internet. Yeah, it's the best.
Oh yeah.
Good solid poops.
Fiber internet keeps you regular.
I do, man. People cut those fiber lines in towns, and my brother did that for like 4 years. He just did splicing work. And then he go
Oh,
around.
dude.
They have excellent. It has excellent download speed.
Yeah. The freaking idiots who installed mine, like the very first day they did it, the guy when he's digging underground didn't dig down far enough, and he ended up like clipping it with his shovel. So then it didn't work for the first couple days, but after that, it's been aces.
What kind of speed you got up and down?
He clipped it with a shovel,
Yeah.
and then it didn't work.
Yeah, he was like an illegal immigrant, so he was doing,
It's illegal. You found out? You asked
it
for
was
his
kinda
papers?
obvious.
Did you get ICE involved? You're like, hey, let me call
No,
ICE.
this was before Trumpster, so
Oh, okay.
Hello, thank you for getting your fiber internet.
no, it was more like
Yeah. Right.
Hey, senor.
yeah, pretty much.
Are you extremely happy now?
No, they're
See-
not digging ditches.
see-
Those guys, they're not using shovels. It's the freaking Mexicans.
I'm
Yeah.
getting that on a hat now.
But-
Trumpster fire.
My
We're
thing
gonna-
is, it's like,
we're
why
gonna
didn't you use a
dumpster fire.
trencher? It's like you should have used a trencher for something like that. And he just dug down with like a regular old spade.
Yeah.
I'm like,
They
dude,
didn't-
you ain't going down far enough for that.
They didn't use a ditch witch or anything.
No,
He didn't call before he started digging, did he?
nope.
Yeah, what is it? Call 411? Not 411. What is it? 311?
811.
811? Yeah. Whatever it is.
Miss-
Call
I saw-
911.
I saw a T-shirt. Somebody wearing a T-shirt at my work one day that said, if you try to fuck with me, I don't call 911. I call 811, so I know where to bury it. And I was like, oh, shit. That's a good one.
That is really good, dude. That's better than
Alright.
Trump's. That's better than a Trumpster fire.
I agree.
I do like the Trumpster fire, though, dude. I want a shirt like that.
Yeah, dude.
So did you catch who Boston Ray's new video you made with Super?
Shattered.
Yeah, it's a good song. It's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
That guy,
Is
the
that
rapper
one
guy.
is that the one you're talking about? Shattered, the one that just came out today.
Oh, the
Not
new
today.
one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm actually not on that one. I wasn't well when they mixed it, so I missed that one. I was on the previous one, The Truth.
The Truth. Yeah, the Truth was
That's
good,
what
too.
I think. Yeah.
Guys, I know.
Shattered is a bit chaotic for me. Can't quite
Shattered
follow.
is like Ray tried to say it was like Hatebreed. I'm like, this is not like hate. You know who Hatebreed is, right? Everyone, like Hatebreed is like a hardcore band. Yeah,
They suck.
Okay, well, I'm just saying it wasn't anything like a hardcore band, but it was like a hardcore rap type thing, kind of like more like I don't know what you call it,
Rapcore.
yeah, like
Cop killer,
Count,
not cop killer.
more edgy, yeah, more edgy,
Yeah.
whatever you want to call it.
I
But,
kind of understand where he was going. Like even the name Shattered, just little pieces of all our other songs and like highlights and whatnot. But
yeah.
It's chaotic, man. You got to like music has to follow a
It's got a flow.
structure, right? Of some kind.
And I still hear the crickets, Scott. Jeez. Kill that
What?
cricket.
Crickets.
Crickets.
You can hear crickets. It's probably me, actually.
You sure?
Mhm.
I'm watching him. His
No, it's there's
Oh, I got crickets going too.
we got dual crickets, man. Nice. Let's watch the rest of the Chasing the Sun so Ryan can get a gist of what Terry Eicher's saying.
Oh.
He
Hey,
has
Justin.
both ways with it. Yeah. What? Super.
Justin. Hey, Justin.
Hey.
Justin's on the panel, right?
Yeah, he's here.
I
Justin's
heard
here.
his voice. Yeah. First time I think I've been on a panel with him.
Hell yeah, man. It's a pleasure, brother.
Yeah.
thought I
feel the same.
All right,
Who
well,
else
let's
we
watch the
got?
rest of this. Who else we got? We got Scott Level,
Yeah.
Realm, D-Man's here, Cubby's here,
Yeah.
and I'm here. And Ryan, the Cookie Monster, is here.
The Cookie Monster and the Hizzy.
And
What
yep,
up?
he's been a hiatus, having fun with the
Yeah.
family.
That's good to see you.
I've seen a
Yeah, I was
few of
gonna
those in
say
my
I haven't
younger
seen
days.
Ryan in a while.
I sent him a link and he came over. Crazy man.
I was asking about him yesterday. Where's Ryan been? I ain't seeing him.
I've been telling him he's been
Stranger
asking about.
danger.
All right, let's play the rest of this, guys.
You
Sob's pusher, man.
You know, you could send me a fucking email or something.
Oh, okay.
He's Sob's
Cubby.
pusher, man.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I
man.
mean, if you guys are worried about me, you know how to get a hold of me, right? I put my number out there.
Well, don't lose that number. It's the only one you want. Ricky, don't lose that
I caught that.
number.
Yeah, I did too.
Hey,
Welcome to part 2 of Chasing the Sun Around the Flat Earth. Now, as you can remember, in part 1, I showed you a 777 flying from Seoul to Paris, going west, which would be chasing the sun on a flat Earth. Now, in part 2, I'm going to be showing you a flight going east from Paris to Tokyo Now, if you're flying east on a flat Earth, you will fly right into the sun. It will actually pass right over the top of you, which is what you're going to see here in part 2 of chasing the sun around the flat Earth. Enjoy. Now notice here, going east, we have the same thing going on with the sun coming at us. See the hot spot underneath it on the clouds? And then see the darkness over here and over here? Look familiar? That's because it works the same way, even with the sun coming at you from the east.
That is an awesome picture, though, guys, ain't it?
Yeah, look at that cloud layer right there on the right. It's nuts.
I don't see a curve in sight.
Now notice once again, the hot spot of the sun is right here in the middle, right underneath it. And once again, over here on the sides, it's still dark because the sun is right over these clouds, right underneath it. And the sun is going to pass right over your head right here. As you can see, it is right over the top of us at this point. You can see the hot spot right here on the clouds, right in front of us, because it's right over the top of us. And see the darkness back that way? The sun is right above us right here. And that is impossible on a spinning ball. Wake up, people. You just seen it with your own eyes.
It's Chinese again from
Hold
the
on.
top.
We don't want to see this. Sorry, guys. You ever seen Drawn Together? Anybody?
No.
That Roger Washington.
No, I wanted to pull up a clip of Waldo. He's like the stereotypical Jew that they drew into a cartoon. It's
Well, just look
weird.
at Mort from Family Guy. Oh, God.
No, I hate myself.
The guy that did that, the guy that does the voice of him on that show, was one of the guys who was the Jerky Boys. Remember the Jerky Boys?
Oh, yeah, I listened to Jerky Boys when I was a teenager, man.
Yeah, I was one of the guys, the one that, hey, jackass. Yeah, that guy. Him.
Frank Rizzo.
Frank Rizzo. He's the guy that does the Frank Rizzo.
Yeah. Well, I do an act where I set myself on fire about the head and the chest.
Yeah. Well, that's Jamal. That's the other guy.
Jamal,
The Indian guy. But it's great when he does that and calls and says, "Oh yeah, Uncle Freddie's not there." He said Uncle Freddie died. Uncle Freddie died. Everybody, Martha, Uncle Freddie died. You can hear in the back. The guy must have been on the phone like, what the frig am I in the middle of?
I watched one. I remember one where they called a tow truck and they were giving the guy the works to, like, I'm down on 101, down on left on here, man.
Back in the day.
I like the one where he's talking to the lady that tells him he has a drinking problem.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he starts going off on her.
He's like, drink a 6-pack. Drink a couple bottles of Jack Daniels at the end. He's like, you know what? I don't think I got a problem. Have a good one. I kind of like myself.
Yeah.
Perfect.
That wouldn't fly today. That their humor would not make it.
No.
They're too woke. I don't get too
Whoa.
That is a great video, though. It really does show you what the sun is actually really doing.
It really does.
You know, it's one of those things where you notice that the orientation of that plane never changed. It never changed. Nothing in front of it, the orientation. I mean, anything in front of it didn't change. So I mean, you could see that it's clearly
Right.
not angling, nosing down as it's kind of going down like it's falling off a cliff. You know, it doesn't do
Sorry.
it. It just doesn't. And I mean, if you can't prove that you're not going with the orientation of the shape for you to keep that distance from the top of it, you would be following the shape. It doesn't matter what it is. Doesn't make a difference. If it's flat, you'd be over the top of it like a pizza. If it was a ball, you'd be curving around that ball. If it was a triangle, you'd be going up one side and going over the top and coming down the other side. The orientation is I think that people make it way too complicated.
Oh yeah,
Agreed.
and it's not. It's really simple.
What?
There's no orientation. It doesn't lose altitude. It doesn't dip to go around.
Nope.
Well, dude, think about flying like the fastest. What's the fastest airplane right now? Jet right now? SR 70
used to be.
72. They
SR
have the new one now.
Probably the 71.
Oh, okay.
They have the new one, right? It goes Mach what? 1.5, Mach 2, right? How much would you have to?
Something
How
like
much
that.
would you
almost
have
Mach
to
3,
nose
I
down? Think about it though.
Yeah.
Well,
Mach
it
3?
actually has to nose down
Oh, yeah.
in the
I
process.
think so.
Here's
You would have to
what I
nose
looked
down
up.
so much.
It would be pretty.
Here's what I looked up real
Yeah,
quick.
you'd have to trim. You just have to trim it in.
It says SR-71 Blackbird achieved the top speed of 3.3 Mach. That's
Yeah.
2,193 miles an hour. It says that their unmanned experimental aircraft, NASA's X-43, reached Mach 9.6.
That one,
which
that
is-
one.
Demonstrating, but think about how fast that is and how much distance that thing is covering. I don't think they can do that for a prolonged period of time, because even if they were going
No.
that fast and they gave that thing any input whatsoever, it would probably
You couldn't go
just
that
break
fast.
up. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, if
And
you were
allegedly,
if you were nosing down and you were constantly like
Oh, it would
spiraling,
break apart.
yeah,
apart.
it would destroy itself. Yeah.
And
they're mocking us.
allegedly, the NASA,
Maneuvering at those kinds of speed, it's straight and
Yeah,
level
yeah.
all the way.
the
'cause
Challenger
they're mocking
allegedly does Mach 23 or some shit.
Mocking us. That's funny.
What were you gonna say,
Killing
Cubby?
us. I said it's because they're mocking us.
Yeah, mocking.
Yeah.
They're not even
Mock.
freaking.
Mac.
Yeah, I
Just think
know.
about some of those planes when they take off, and you look at them. It's like, how in the hell is that going that fast?
Well, think about how the SR-71 is built. It's basically the entire thing is a wing, because
Yeah.
as they go higher in elevation, it has less surface tension, meaning as the
Yeah.
air goes over that thing,
Yep.
it's creating less and less and less lift as it's the higher in elevation it goes. So they have to move that thing way faster to get more lift. So I mean, the actual limitation to the SR-71 as it gets to its so-called ceiling, which is anywhere between 100K and 85,000, you got to remember that it has to go faster and faster and faster because of that less tension over the surfaces to create lift. You look at that fucking thing and tell me how fast that thing is going, but look at the friggin' space shuttle thing and tell me that's going to speed.
The
That
surface
big
area.
fat-
Yeah,
that big
the
fat
surface
stupid-
area of it. Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
They
Big
get the
fat,
wind behind them
bulky
with the earth
Delta
spin.
wing. Delta wing is probably the worst wing design you could come up with for what you're going to call a glider. If that was
Oh, the
truly a
backwards
glider,
Delta
then they
wing?
picked the absolute worst fucking wing shape available.
The backwards, yeah.
No,
Backwards.
just a Delta wing.
Well, yeah, just a
Not
swept back
not
wing
backwards.
design.
Yeah, swept back. Yeah, right.
Yeah. I mean,
Delta wings don't
Aerodynamics
glide
is
for
everything
shit.
when it comes to speed.
Well, just out of context, right quick, guys. Besides your bias about Union Glacier, JJ, do you actually think we actually trust anybody who went on that thing at all? Any of those
No.
monkeys that went?
No.
No,
Not a
No.
one.
hell no, not a one.
But
Yeah,
what
I mean-
about you, Roger? You trust any of those guys?
No, not at all. It
Well, there
feels
you
like they're trying to justify that a polarized lens will show a reflective light off a surface. Would it? No, I thought it clears up all the reflections out of it. The light that's reflected. If looked at a polarized lens over reflection on water, it cut the light down, but it still had a reflection on it. You know, it got rid of all I can't say it right.
Refraction.
No, reflected light coming off.
Oh, reflective.
Yeah. So it filtered that out, but I still got an image off the water. I don't see where he's going with that. I don't understand how.
Roger, I threw an example picture in the chat for you.
Okay.
That's with polarized and without.
Okay. The first one's with.
The one on the right is with, and the one on the left is without.
Okay. I'll click on them.
Is it with or without cheese whiz?
All beef patty.
A whole beef patty
No,
on a sesame seed bun.
She's a big girl.
Sauce, lettuce, cheese.
All beef patty.
All beef patty. That's a good one, dude.
That's a big girl right there.
It takes a real man.
80-20.
At least.
Yeah, she's a 70. She's a 70-30.
Okay, so we're looking at a polarized lens, looking at a reflection off the dome. So basically, if the sun's shining through a dome, wouldn't it all be kind of polarized to begin with? If there's a barrier between us and the sun.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. Well, I mean, depending on what it is.
Yeah, and if there's a brass surface behind that actually God pounded out or whatever, this is what the Bible actually claims, but. That's Hebrew cosmology, that the firmament is beat out of brass, like a brass surface. So,
but you can see how it takes
brass.
You can see how it takes a lot of that glare out of it.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't see how that would determine whether it was reflecting off the dome. That wouldn't make a difference, would it? You still have the image of the sun that's in the reflection.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to take some photograph with a polarized lens and convince anybody of anything. Honestly, when it comes right down.
No, it just takes some of the glare out of it. That's all. It just takes some of
Right.
the sun shafts off of it and kind of.
Dude, do you guys know that if you take a polarized lens and then turn it 90 degrees and then another polarized lens right in front of it and then a third one, the light will
Yeah.
come through?
That's
Isn't
what I
that
was
the-
going to
dude.
say too. The polarized
And
lenses get all messed up when you start.
if you get
fooling with more
three
than
of
one
them,
dude. I
Three
know.
of them. So what does that mean then? What is light doing?
We used to take the
Think of-
I've
magnifier.
seen the
Think about it.
diagrams of them trying to
Yeah.
explain it, but it's pretty freaking crazy to look at or do yourself.
It's insane. It's not even that hard to do. You just take 3 polarized
Right.
like sunglasses.
Yeah.
I can do it. I can do it right now. I have tons of polarized sunglasses, and then the
Science,
light
by
comes
way.
back though, dude. It's crazy.
I know it.
Yeah.
On
Same.
spring
We used,
science,
we used to
says
take
there's
these.
a focal point and out of focal point. That's how it works. And all it does is refract the light at a certain angle so that your light you don't see it. It doesn't
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
only reflects some of it too. So that's why you
And
get
the light-
some,
The light comes back though.
but you can't
That's
double
like-
it up because it'll do kind of weird things.
Yeah.
Because it
When you-
polarizes it and unpolarizes it.
It's like you put polarized glasses on, you can see all the fishes underwater, right?
That's why you use them.
Right.
Normally,
I know.
yeah. like,
Takes down that refractive index. It absolutely does.
mhm.
Nice. Yeah. So I mean, if we polarized all of our shots, we wouldn't have any so-called refraction over the curve, then would we?
I would say that almost all TV shots are probably done with some kind of a photographic type of polarized lens. Otherwise, they wouldn't be able to do outdoor and bright light footage.
Yeah, his hold on. I got.
Well, you
I
guys
got,
know why aviation lenses, aviator glasses, they're not polarized because all of the jets have polarized.
cockpit canopies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
whatever you call
Oh
it.
yeah.
Windshields.
Oh, that would mess you right up.
Yeah, because if you turn your head to the left, boom, you
Black.
wouldn't see nothing. Yep,
Yeah.
that's why
Yeah.
they do that.
That's over water. Okay.
That's over water, and I got one that's
Share screen.
I'm going to get it up on screen. There you go.
I love smart people. I can't wait for them to show up.
Hold your horses.
Smart people. Whoa.
yeah,
Whoa,
that's one of
Yeah.
water. I got one that's other water that has trees in the background too.
Yeah, I was looking at some of these earlier, and I still see the reflected light in the water.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not going to change that. Just the air in the air around it, a lighter in the air around it, has been minimized.
If you ask me, it kind of mutes it down a little bit. I don't know if it.
It's called anti-glare.
Yeah, it
And
takes.
what it does is
let's look at that horizon's
Oh,
getting
man.
close. Let's see.
Big Pine Sailing in the chat goes, 2 obese Patty Special Ross picking bunions on a Sesame Street bus.
Hey, Roger, I'm gonna hop off and come back on. I got a lot of glitching going on.
Okay.
Right, man.
All right. Come back, JJ. We'll be here.
I will.
Yeah, you don't have to announce it, JJ. You can just kick back off and kick back on whenever you want, bro.
Right on. I appreciate it.
No problem.
No, I want an
Gotta go
announcement.
with you, like-
I like that BitChute video you put in files. I wanted to play it. The NASA one.
The NASA one.
Yeah, it's a NASA. What is it? NASA Panics.
Oh yeah. That was actually, I caught that today. I was goofing off on the phone and saw it.
Yeah, I wonder why they're panicking. People are like waking up and seeing all the money they're spending is going nowhere. Like,
Well, I
You-
mean,
You saw it? You saw it, huh?
he made a good point though when you really think about it, that really it's totally true. I mean, even look around. I mean, just look at, I mean, I glanced around today on the phone a bit to different channels. I'm not going to say any names, and they're not doing real good. They're
Wonder
not
why.
getting a lot of, they're not getting a lot of stuff, and there's tons of people that are on them and nobody's going to watch the shit. So I think that's what it's kind of coming down to, is that, you know, it has to be, and I'm not going to go too long with this, but you understand what I'm saying. It has to be kind of steered into that way now, because you're just, what are you doing? You're not growing. You're not getting nothing. Well, you change your shit up. You know, I'm
Well,
not making
dude,
nothing
I
off
was-
of this, so I don't have to change anything up.
I was wondering what's going on with Flatoid's channel, because like, dude, there's like nobody watching lately.
well, it's because of it's the religious topic, man.
Yeah, he's
Because
getting
every
into
time that-
controversial stuff.
I love that topic, the rapture and stuff like that, dude.
we did one a day actually.
No, I don't want to get into it, but like, dude, there's no rapture in the Bible.
I can deal with it a little bit, but once it's one, I noticed that a lot of times if it starts going crazy religious, it starts. I'm not saying crazy like in a bad
Yeah,
way. I'm
I
just
get
saying that once it starts to go heavily religious, that's when people kind of like and they kind
Turn
of
off.
shy off. I
They
noticed.
just
Yeah.
get
Turn
too
it down.
riled up, man.
Yeah,
They
and
get too
everybody gets
riled up
riled,
over stuff like that.
and it becomes like it becomes more like a brawl than it does more like a
Right.
discussion.
Or one of
Well,
us,
everybody get their
one
dogma. They
person
want
in
to
the
push
crowd
it from one side.
almost
Well,
always like steps up
people-
and they take a real hoity position, like they absolutely
Yeah.
know. And dude, none of
Yeah.
us freaking know.
Yeah.
It's not really anything really to debate about, but there's things that I think Flats wants to point out about people, especially that are predicting the rapture. That's what he was on about today.
Yeah,
People
he's
that were
totally
doing
right
that.
about that, dude.
Yeah, that's nuts.
People,
Yeah.
what were they doing? They were like selling their belongings or like giving people like whatever, like their passwords. Like it's like it was like that one thing. What was that? The comet was coming, and then everybody, oh yeah, we're all gonna die anyway.
Jim,
Well,
Jim,
we'll do it. The aliens, the
Drinking the
comet, what
Kool-Aid.
else? is coming, man?
Yeah, the Haley's Comet one. Yeah,
Yeah, Hail Bop.
Hail Bop. That was that one. Yeah.
I remember
I'm gonna-
something musical.
Yeah, I'm going to run this video real quick, and I'll be
just
right
be
back.
careful, Roger, because once it gets past the point where he starts talking, the volume goes crazy high.
Yeah,
I
I remember
that
the
part.
helicopter. Yeah, when the
Yeah,
helicopter
yeah.
kicks in,
It goes
yeah, it's like,
insanely high. So
I'll see where the volume is now. It's about
What are we watching here, D-Man?
This is just a little thing called NASA Panics that came out
Oh.
on BitChute. It actually it's a clear shot of a bridge for over hundreds of miles, and they're flying over in the helicopter while he's talking. But it's pretty cool looking. I like it. I'll play it. I'll be right back.
This is the dilemma that we're in when we argue flat Earth versus globe Earth. It's a distraction. It's to keep us in a circle. That's what it's designed to do. This is what they've done to us throughout history. How do you take groups of people for thousands of years, hundreds of years, and keep them divided, and keep them arguing, fussing, fighting, arguing? I'm done with the games. They've been playing games on humanity too long. I'm done. It stops.
it's going to get
With
loud.
me, I'm not down with that. I am a realist. I say we keep our feet on the ground. Literally on the ground. We are people. We are not flat earthers. They gotta come on our turf. And our turf should be solidified with objectivity. Our direct knowing.
There.
up there, drop it down. It's really loud.
Yeah, but I don't think there's an argument to be had. You can make your point, but I mean, the validations and your points. Don't argue about it.
Yeah, and it's okay to do that, but it shouldn't be fanatical in any way.
No.
You know, it shouldn't be fanatical. No, we don't know. I mean, we can merely just use our observation.
The thing is that anybody that's even asking the question gets ridiculed over it. That's been the problem for too long.
Yeah.
Oh, you're crazy. One of them flat earthers.
Yeah. Lots of flat going on in that photo. Lots of flat going on in that video. The only thing I noticed is that once he gets up towards the edges, see how it kind of rolls a little bit? Yeah. And I think it's the camera that they're using has once it gets over to that edge, it starts to
the range
roll.
of it.
Yeah. You can see the lens distortion in it as he tilts on the first side. You can see it on the right, just on the edge, and then on the end, if you look up on the top, you can see how it just rolls the edge a little bit, and it's probably the lens or the eye that the camera. That doesn't look modern, new.
No.
You know.
Do you see what came up after that on the bit sheet? I'll show you. It's this is Colbert, 9/11 suspect.
Oh yeah. I like BitChute. I go on BitChute. I mean, I'm probably on BitChute a little bit more than YouTube, just because the only thing that sucks, if you take that video the link you just played off of that, and go underneath the window, it has some I don't know what they call those things where it like has the little symbol and then it says something after it, like flat or blah flat or whatever it is. You can click on that and it'll bring you to every video that has something to do with that video you just watched.
I got you.
Yeah, the tag. And I've been using that on the phone and I found all kinds of crap today.
It used to be way better. BitChute used to be a whole lot better before they sold out, kind of.
Yeah. I mean, it's just the British version of YouTube. That's all it is. It's Britain's version of it. I mean, Rumble,
the guy got hit, kind of attacked basically and pressured into selling out a little bit, but it's still better than YouTube.
Yeah, I like BitChute. It's got all the same shit that YouTube's got and more.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was another streaming service that was actually pretty good too. I'm trying to remember the name of it. There was BitChute, and there was another one that came out about the same time, and I can't put my finger on it. It's in my head somewhere.
Gab?
No, that was not the name of it. I wanted to say Rockpin, but no, Rockpin's not it neither.
I used to
DLive. DLive.
No, that's not it neither.
No,
it's
Odyssey.
Odyssey.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Odyssey's pretty good. Odyssey is probably the last
last bastion.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, anybody else got anything they want to share too, since you're on here? I got a video that was put up by David Weiss. I was thinking about, not the same one you were talking about, D-Man. This is a different one. He's actually doing street activism. I wanted to look over what he was doing.
Speaking of that, I went to the Cranberry Festival today, right? And they had these little maps where people could put like where they came from with like a pin, So, but I go, put where you came from. You're all on flat Earth. I put a video. I put a short up on my thing.
That's cool. I'll check it out.
Hang on, I'll see if I can get it on you.
You are here.
Yeah, no shit.
Yep, right here.
You know how many? I mean, I joke around because of Seabass. Because whenever I see him, I always think, "Kick his ass, Seabass." I was in a bathroom once in a fucking rest stop. Like a rest stop pullover where you can get some food and get gas. I said, I literally was caught in the thing. And what does it say on the side for a good time with the number on it?
Here, 4:58 a.m.
And I was like, oh yeah, exactly. And I was like, oh shit. Holy shit.
Watch the stall.
Kick his ass, Seabass.
What are you doing in there, guys? Oh. Yeah, that was a good movie though. I like Ace Ventura movies too. I like Jim Carrey stuff. It was pretty good. Back in the day, it was funny.
Yeah,
he's like Cable Guy. Cable Guy. That was horrible, right? I mean, hope you didn't like that.
Cable Guy.
Yeah, no.
Well, just because it was stupid, but that's his way. That's the thing that makes
that was
kind of funny. Is
his dark side though. Like that was really weird. Like what is going on?
I did love the beginning though. Him kicking the shit out of that package and that guy going, "Hey, this sounds broken." He's like, "Very likely." I freaking love that part.
Oh
That's
yeah,
it.
the only good part. Yeah, I think I turned it off after that.
Pretty
Hey,
good.
can you find it, Cubby? Oh yeah, there it is. Cool. All right. This is from yours.
Well done.
I'll play it. I'm gonna fire the engineer just like Saab was going to. He sucks.
Fire the engineer.
Engineer.
Engineer, you're fired.
All right, we on screen now. Good. This is Cubby and his map. I think he's pincushioning it.
Tell everybody where you're from on the flat Earth. Where you tell everybody where you're from on the flat Earth. Where you tell everybody
What is this, a GIF?
on the flat Earth.
No, I think it's just already made it. It's fast.
What the heck? That was for 2 seconds.
It's just a short. Yeah, I didn't get enough.
That's
video
a
of it.
short.
Yeah.
I hear she wears them. Short shorts.
No, there's plenty of that there.
Nice.
What?
Well,
You never
She
heard
wears short
short
shorts.
shorts. You got it. There you go. You're good.
Nair for short. Remember that stupid commercial? They used to
Yeah.
play it all the time.
For that chemical
Nair,
wax you do yourself.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
they would freaking like poison your woman. Women get poisoned.
So,
Wear makeup and get poisoned.
Cubby, you were talking about that stuff in the military that you sprayed on, the stuff you put on your face if you didn't have, what do you call it, and it would just come off. What was that shit you were talking about?
Sprayed on.
It was like a stuff that you put on your face, like if you don't have razors. Is it like that?
Same
kind
thing
of
as
stuff?
Nair. The same
Yeah,
thing. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to remember what it's
And
called.
your hair would fall off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just don't spray it on
That's
your
gotta be
junk
some
'cause it's
toxic
chemical
shit, dude. When you really think
Oh,
about
yeah.
like
Of
chemically,
course
if
it
you were
is.
gonna
That's
make something
chemicals.
like that, holy crap, dude.
I said don't get
It's
it
the
on your
same
nipples.
thing, you know.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with taxes, man.
That's what they were probably doing, Cubby. They're like, oh, I want my nipples to be nice and
Nice and smooth.
They'll
Nice and
literally
smooth.
burn. They'll literally burn and scab over.
The
I
reason
don't ask me how I know that.
the reason I fucked with this guy I used to work with, he was talking about, you know when you get in the bilge of the bottom of the boat, when you get to the transom on the back of the boat and it's got the plug that you pull out, the fucking plug the guy had on the boat was all falling apart. And he's like, these fucking, the tube piece for these, like, you buy them pre-assembled are crazy money. So I was joking around with him, and he's like, shit, I should try to figure out if I can get something else because of the way it had a bolt through it. Like the piece of cork piece that they put in there has a bolt through it. So what you do is you unscrew the thing so that it swells down, then you push it through through the hole. Then you tighten up the bolt and it pushes the cork and fills. So he's like, this shit costs a ton of money to buy the assembly for it. And I said, oh, you should probably just use something else, like some rubber. What do you call it? This is no BS. So he's like, yeah, I got to come up with something. So I said, hey, when I get home, I'll look around on the internet. I bought a fucking dildo. So I go to work and I'm like, put the thing in a box. And I'm like, hey, I got the thing for your
got the thing for you,
plug
yeah.
on your transom. And he's like, oh, awesome. Because he gave me like a general dimension, how big the thing has got to be. I went on Amazon.
This is taking a horrible turn.
Yes,
Well,
it has.
totally, but it worked. So
It's
I
great
handed him the
comedy
box.
value.
It worked for
those
how
guys.
long? How long did it work for?
I don't know because I didn't I only worked on him for like another
You just
year.
walked away.
It lasted for like 30
So,
seconds, but it was a
I
hell of a ride.
I had it in the box. I handed him the box. I'm like, here you go, man. I found it online. All set. He's like, how much are you? I said, don't worry about it. We'll work it
Yeah,
out.
gotcha.
Work the price
A
out
butt
later.
plug. A butt plug.
So basically, he cuts the box open and looks at it. He goes, what the fuck? Because takes it out. We're laughing. And he's like, what the fuck? What is wrong with you? I said, just take put it on your freaking thing and just straighten it out. And I said, just pop a hole through the middle
Straighten
of
it out. Straighten
push
it
the
out.
bolt right back through it. So I didn't see him for like 3 or 4 days. And then, one day the phone rang and I'm like, yeah, I said my name, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, hey, as fucked up as that was, he said, I felt so weird doing that. Because he had to cut the end of it off and fucking round it off. So I said, did it work? And he's like, yeah, it worked perfect.
Dude, that's what they did on the ISS. Remember when they got a hole and then Don Petit was like, hey, just use the freaking butt plug.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Boy, if you just tuned into the stream right now for the last minute.
Good
It worked.
engineering.
Well, because I guess he was telling me that they have an assembly, that has the whole thing with the new bolt, and it has these like rounded cup pieces that push it together. And he was like, "It's crazy money for me to buy this. Let's just use some rubber or something." He's like, "Oh, it's got to be pliable enough to, so when it goes in and you tighten it up, it's got to kind of reform into the tube that it goes into." And when I handed it to him, he was just so pissed off at me. And then when he thought about it, he was like, "Oh yeah, that is kind of a good idea." It was like $8, the cheapest thing I could find. I was like, "There you go, buddy."
You guys ever play with an oscilloscope? Have you in your life? Anybody?
Yeah, oh yeah, lots of times.
Okay, I found this video. Yeah, you might like this. Watch this. This is kind of yeah. This girl did something different with it.
Yeah. Who needs Call of Duty when you've got this? So first we put it in Badger mode. Badger mode initiated. Now we play. Okay. Here we go. Oh gosh. This is really hard. Kill that guy.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh my gosh. Ha. Oh my gosh. Last one. I won.
There you go.
Yeah.
Doesn't twirl, or doesn't twirl, or doesn't.
They do the ones on the calculators too. You used to be able. My friend had a Texas Instrument calculator that you could play Doom on in black and white.
Doom.
Yeah, the original Doom, the shooter game.
Great game, dude.
Doom.
Yes, Doom. That was the predecessor to Nuke Nukem 3D.
Yep. Or Quake.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And Quake took a dark turn, and Trent Reznor actually got involved with the writing of the music to go with it.
Did you say Nuke Dukem?
And Nuke Nukem.
Nuke Nukem 3D.
Duke Nukem.
That was pretty funny.
Duke Newsom. Nuke.
Duke Newsom.
Nukes. Newsom.
Duke Newsom.
I got the bleeps and the sweeps and the creeps.
Never heard that in a while.
Yeah, no. So yeah, everybody's got to love Spaceballs or watched it at least once in their lifetime.
Go to
Oh, dude, Spaceballs 2 coming out.
I'm sure they won't ruin
It looked
that.
horrible, dude. I looked at the trailer for it. It ate the space.
Sure they won't ruin that.
We're reaching Plaid.
I think, yeah, plaids. I heard somebody say that today.
He went straight to Plaid.
Suck to blow.
Suck. Anyways. All right, well, we'll take a look at David Weiss doing some street activism yet for it.
Oh, voices.
Yeah.
Are you going to get striked for this? Because he's a real bastard
this
about
is-
that shit.
I don't know.
This isn't Dave. Oh, it's not
It's
his.
not on his channel.
It's on Trinity 4. It's on Trinity 4. It's not that good.
I haven't looked at all of it. That's why I was going to look at it. He was getting people's attention, though. He wasn't like in their face or anything. He was just having conversations with them. From what I could
It's not. Okay, go ahead if you want, but it wasn't anything really.
tell. It's not worth watching anything.
Not really, but if you want to.
Okay. I don't know. I don't have to.
He was just saying the same stuff that he always says.
The
And some
same
guy
spiel.
was like, "Oh,
Like
really?"
Really? Yeah, but I mean, I think sometimes that's worth getting some people's attention, maybe to look into the topic. But it's gaming.
one's
trash,
pretty
Yeah,
dude.
but is it good for like now and here, like on this channel? I
No,
don't
he's
think
got-
any,
he's got
is
a
anybody
movie.
new here? Who is this character?
don't
With first video game was on a radar screen.
Yeah,
Who's that
I don't
guy?
know who that guy is.
Check
Okay.
that one out, Roger. That last link I threw in there, that's a good one too.
Seabassy.
I'm
Play
not
that
Seabass. There's a guy in there with an Oriental name, and it's translated to English, but I don't know who he is.
Oh, I see.
No idea.
It doesn't translate
Hello,
into English
Pokemon.
on my side. That's weird.
Yeah. I've got a
On a
commercial
phone.
in this
Hi,
thing
Jimmy.
right now.
Hajim.
Let me skip through this commercial. BitChute does commercials just as bad as Rumble does.
Yeah.
Santero's
Yeah, they
grandma
do
only
two
allowed
in
her
a row.
or him to play video games on Sundays. Only Sundays in the driveway.
Only on Sundays. Wow.
That
Only-
is a great
only
video,
on Sundays.
though.
in the
You
driveway.
guys will enjoy this. Watch up.
Blinded by the
On
ball.
the day of rest.
Yeah, you don't. You're not supposed to play on a day of rest. I can tell you. What are they going to say?
You can play on a day of rest. Work is work, not play. You can play on the day of rest, Roger.
Oh, dude, you got to get strict. You can't do nothing. You got to just sit there.
No, you're allowed to play.
What are they? What's the official word for it? The Hebrew or Yiddish term is Shabbat.
What do you
instead of
mean?
Sabbath?
Shabbat. Yeah, on the
Yeah.
Sabbath.
Shober
Shabbat.
Shamas.
I love
always
Shabbat.
Shabbat. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
That means Saturday peace.
I don't roll on Shabbos.
Yeah.
All the gangsters take the day off. You ready? Here we go. Let's turn it up.
Is because you were never meant to. What if the shape of the world wasn't taught, but programmed? And what if, the moment someone does question it, everything shifts? There's a reason people find this idea absurd, because a lie this big doesn't feel possible.
Is that's Russian or is that
The bigger
Ukrainian?
the lie, the harder it is to see. Not because it's hidden, but because it was made to feel normal. You can show
Yugoslavian.
someone the lie, and they'll still fight to defend it. Not
It was
because it makes sense.
it was a trick
not
question.
because they've tested it,
Yeah.
but because it
It's
feels
all-
safer than admitting they've been lied to their entire
Oh, here.
lives. This isn't about evidence. This is about identity. When someone hears level Earth, their reaction isn't usually critical thinking. It's a reflex, mockery, rage, sarcasm, instant rejection. They're not evaluating.
My ball.
They're defending.
Don't take
What
away
they're
my ball.
defending isn't the globe.
Oh, you seen
It's
itself with the ball.
themselves. Or more specifically, the version of themselves that was built on belief. This is the globe spell. It's not science. It's not proof. It's a mental program installed through repetition, authority, and emotional conditioning. It was never about discovery. It was about obedience, consensus, about conforming to a worldview that never asked for your permission.
MK Ultra.
Most people didn't choose the globe model. It was given to them in childhood, with cartoons, logos, movies, and textbooks, before they could think critically, before they even knew how belief works. This is why when you challenge it, you're not challenging an idea, you're threatening a structure of identity,
I get the
social
point.
safety, and emotional attachment. And that threat activates defense mechanisms. Mockery is a mask, sarcasm is a shield, rage is a firewall. They're not thinking, they're protecting the system. I see it constantly. The moment you challenge the narrative, a wave of reaction kicks in. Deflection, mockery, demands for proof, all while the person reacting has never actually tested a single claim themselves. No method, no measurement, just belief in the system and outrage when it's questioned. These aren't arguments, they're archetypes, programs running through people. This is what's known as the Agent Smith effect. The moment you speak the signal of truth, the virus activates. People who seem ordinary suddenly become hostile, not because you are dangerous, but because the truth is. Level Earth isn't a belief, it's what's left when you remove belief in the globe. And that's what scares them, not the idea of a level Earth, but the collapse of the mental framework they were taught to call reality. Social exile is real. Most people won't admit it. To question this is to risk being cast out, laughed at, labeled, mocked. That fear is primal, hardwired, so they defend, not because they've verified the globe, but because they're scared of being alone in the question. You don't have to believe anything. You just have to look. Look at the behavior. Look at the psychological resistance. Look at the rage that truth inspires. That's not the response of confidence. That's the reaction of someone under a spell. Real truth doesn't fear questioning. Real science doesn't punish doubt. but belief systems do. This isn't a call to persuade, it's a call to see, to notice what happens when someone's worldview is threatened, to recognize the defense patterns for what they are: ego, fear, programming. And if you're watching this and you've felt that resistance in yourself, good. That means the signal got in. We're not here to convert anyone. We're here to clear the static. This is not persuasion. It's pattern recognition. Thanks for listening. This is Christian at Neo Human Eve. Peace.
Well, that's a nice little video, guys.
Yeah, it's a good one. I found that today.
I hate AI. I don't care what it is.
I know I hate it too, but I mean I can see it. I wouldn't have a problem with it if it was used only in certain ways, only for certain things. And it's obvious that it's AI, but the thing that scares me is that it's going to get to the point where it's going to be completely, you're not going to be able to discern between somebody being real and not real. You're not going to know the difference. We're close to it now. I can still see it and tell that it isn't, but it's going to get worse and worse. I
think that's what people think, that they can tell, but I'm sure there's certain things you've seen that you have no clue it was AI.
Yeah, well, I've been doing it a long time.
Yeah, my thing is that, and I'm not bragging, and I'm not trying to be I know everything guy, but I've been gaming forever.
Yeah,
I can tell just because I play. I've been playing video games every day for 30 years, so it isn't. To me, I can pick it out. I can see certain things about stuff and tell when it's CGI, when something doesn't look right. I can see the gamer style, gamer type graphic, because I've been looking at game graphics for 3/4 of my life.
I see what you're saying, and I'm not like arguing with you, but you can only know what you see, right? Or what you've seen. You don't know what you haven't seen.
Well, I've seen the progression. So, I mean, I've seen the steps that it's taken over the years, and I can kind of, you can go back 10 years and I could easily say, oh yeah, that's fucking AI or CGI.
Yeah, but I think we're already at the point now where, like, if you watch a whole video, you can pick out a frame or two that shows you that the whole thing is bunk. But if you didn't see those few key frames, or if you just saw stills, you wouldn't know.
That's why I'm saying it's super dangerous, because it's getting to the point now.
Even that one, we've all seen the one where like Trump, his finger disappears or whatever on his left hand. But that's only like for a few frames of the whole video. If you didn't have those, you wouldn't be able to say the rest of it was fake for sure.
Good.
You could think it.
What are you saying? Between frames?
Yeah. I'm just saying that, like, you can watch for things like that in a long enough video, but man, like a shorter video, or if they cut that kind of stuff out, or if it's just a still. I'm saying that we're already there where you couldn't.
I think that,
and we're close now. Like with music creation software, there's this new thing called Suno that just went to like version 5, and it doesn't quite have the human voice clarity perfect yet, but that's like the only detail that isn't right. I mean, it really. You take somebody that's like spent their whole lifetime trying to be creative in that way, and it just completely blows away. You know what I mean? You think, oh yeah, I could have done that, but it might have taken me 100 hours to come up with it, another 100 to perfect.
It's
3 months for the video, you know what I mean, and everything, and it's like just spits it out from
it's anti-human. Is what it is.
It takes the human flaw out of everything.
Yeah, it takes the individuality out of it, because then it only comes down to the person who's programming it. It's not a natural thing where you see a beautiful woman and you think, oh wow, she's beautiful, or you see somebody that you know what I mean, like in anything, in any kind of music you would listen to. When you think about it, they could just cater it to human interaction to things.
It's all based off the human.
Here, let me give you an example that really blurs the line. Like I want to start doing original music. And so if I went to Suno and I had like some ideas that I wanted to incorporate, I didn't know quite how the lyrics would fit or what key I wanted it to be, or even if I wanted it to be major or minor, I just gave this program some ideas and parameters, and it spits out something that I really like. But I use that as a reference guide, and like I replace every track that AI did with tracks. And in the end, is it my piece or is it AI?
Not really.
Like
I would say it's
what
probably
people are going to
mixed.
hear would actually be my performance, but all the concept, the fitting together, the timing, the flow, everything else came really from AI, right?
So it's
Yeah.
kind of dehumanizing, basically, is what you're saying. Like
It is.
it takes the human touch out of all of our art, all of our music, anything
Yeah,
that
because you
human
even have
express.
to look sideways at anybody that says that they did anything. You have to look at it suspiciously, like what elements did you use AI for? You know what I mean? If it
Well,
was involved at all,
think about
then
it though,
it's blurry.
guys. Think about it. We have to become more human then.
Huh?
Think about it. Like become more
Well, how do we
creative.
do that with
Become
more that human?
Machine, like we would have to cut off all interaction with the machine, which is going to be freaking tough coming up.
no. I
And
think
the way
just be more
everybody's
creative. Just be more creative and be more like closer to God. Actually, if you think about it, like just
Well,
be more.
Just be
like,
more
you know,
natural.
Yeah, more natural.
So-
Yeah, natural, organic.
Yeah, organic's a good word.
there
You know
you
what
go.
I'm saying? Like I'm just saying, like that. I don't think they'll be able to create exactly
But it's
what we
tough, though,
do.
Scott, is kind
But
of
dude,
like
the thing is, though, I've
it's on
heard
the
some
same
stuff,
line
dude.
as
That
like people
sounds
trying
exactly.
to say, like
Hold on a second.
like escapism, like we're going to go out,
Go
we're
ahead.
going to start our own little community or commune or
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah.
right?
Commune.
You can't
Sure.
isolate yourself from the system in that way and still be organic, right? I mean, if they're still chemtrailing
I
over
was
you,
thinking
they're
about
still
music. I
polluting
was
the
thinking
water
about.
supply that runs
I was thinking about
through
music.
your
I was
town.
thinking about music.
There's still okay. Yeah, I know, but I'm just
I was just thinking
curious
about being
to-
more like creative when it comes to music and being like, you know, and people are they're gonna want to seek out live performances. They're gonna like, you know, when AI takes over like the everything, you know, whatever, not everything, but like they're gonna want to see a band. That's how I see it. As a musician, they're gonna want to see me play the drums and not hear it.
A big thing though now is that a lot of people don't go to shows anymore. They just watch them
Right.
online.
Right.
You got to
Because they
fake it
don't-
to make it.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean-
they stopped a lot because of COVID, but like nowadays, everyone's going out there now, dude. Like everyone's going back out. So,
Man, I think about all.
and
the
I know,
stuff-
like, it's not like the movies. The movies is something different. You know, a movie like whatever, we can just see it at home, right? But a
Yeah.
band, dude, it's different. So I'm
The
just saying, like,
experience.
There's nothing like a live experience. That's
No, no.
really
yes, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, I
A
stood
live
in-
experience. Can the AI do that, Roger? Can AI make a live experience?
not real.
one of the
Not-
one of the best music experiences. I stood 10 feet from Lemmy from Motorhead's amp. I stood 10
Yeah.
feet from that thing for 2.5 hours, 3 hours.
I love it, bro. I
My
love that.
My
still got
brain
your hearing?
hurt. Yeah. I
How was
do,
your
but it's-
hearing
Well,
afterwards?
Yeah,
Horrible now.
you
When
were
I
deaf
woke
for
up
like
in-
2 days.
Yeah. Oh yeah. My all I heard was ooh for a day and a half.
Okay.
You know.
Now I'm
and I
going
had
to
to-
segue into something. Hold on. A little bit later.
Pablo's dog.
Boom.
Wednesday, January 22nd, 2025.
Look at that view, dude. Well, and I'm going to turn them down so we can talk over it.
That's really clear, dude. That's crazy. Look how clear that freaking. That's awesome.
Running the visibility down by
And now, D-Man, what were you saying? Sorry.
a nice high horizon.
You can see the bottom of that. You can see a lot of stuff on that one.
Oh, yeah. Where's
This is a good
refraction
one.
now? Anyways, D-Man, you were saying something? I didn't mean to cut you off there. Is
I was just gonna say that the experience of physically being there and standing there and saying I stood 10 feet from that thing, and I mean it hurt to do it, and I did it for 2.5 hours. You know,
I've done the
it was-
same thing at like a Ramones show too myself. I went to stand right by the column, the other amps. and
Oh
speakers.
yeah, stack stood right in front of it, like 10, like off to the side slightly by about maybe 5 or 6 feet, but I was about 10 feet away from it, and oh, man,
Yeah, I
it
think
hurt.
Lemmy used to use like 4 bass amps. Like,
Yeah, he had
like
two
giant-
stacks
Yeah.
with 2 amps, and oh
Yeah,
my
dude.
god,
Yeah, he was insane. He was awesome though. Speaking of creativity, like creative and original, he was an original character, man. Like there was no one like him.
He was a roadie for Jimi Hendrix.
I didn't know
Have
that.
you
That's
ever
awesome.
Have you ever been to a John Mayer concert?
John Mayer.
No, I haven't. Sorry.
Oh, I knew you were a tranny. I knew you were a
Yeah, I
tranny.
know, right?
You're a woman.
Confirmed.
You're a lady.
You know how we know you're gay?
Confirmed.
You like John Mayer. Which John Mayer song do you like? What's your favorite John Mayer song, Cubby
I
Bear?
couldn't even name one, dude. Oh wait, maybe I can.
No,
Is
there was one.
Wonderland a- I
Yeah,
think
you know what that was about, though. By the way, you know who that was about? About
Jessica Simpson.
no, the other one, hot,
That's the only
the hot
thing I
chick
could
with a
think
big
of.
ass. She had big ass tits. What was her name? Freaking
Jessica Rabbit.
no,
No. Pamela Anderson.
it might have been a Jessica. Oh, not Jessica
Jessica
Alba.
Simpson.
No, it wasn't Jessica
No,
Simpson.
it's,
It was. I forget. Whatever.
Jessica?
She was on TV shows and shit.
Pamela
But
Anderson,
yeah,
dude.
no.
Who was the one that did the fake singing on Saturday Night Live? Was that
Son of
her
a
sister.
bitch.
Yeah.
That was her sister.
Oh,
I'm so
yeah.
bad at names, but it was about a chick, and she was
about-
definitely her body was probably a
Her
wonderland.
body is a wonderland.
Yeah, that's not a good song.
I'm going to tell you, my 78-year-old mother, his favorite singer is, guess who? It's John Mayer.
But
Who
John
was the
Mayer
other
can play.
one?
He can play
Who was the
guitar
other
though.
one
He
crashing
can actually
to
play
me?
guitar.
Yeah, he's all right.
That's Dave Matthews.
Dave Matthews. All right.
Yeah.
That was, I dated a girl who was like insane.
Similar. You're right though. Very similar vocals and
Yeah,
kind of
vibe.
music and stuff.
Yeah,
The
super
vibe.
gay.
Yeah.
Super
Nine-
gay.
late
Talk
nine.
Were you trying to think of Carmen Electra?
Super gay.
No.
No.
Jennifer
She was
Love
on the-
Hewitt. Jennifer Love Hewitt.
There you
Jennifer
go.
Love Hewitt. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, that's it.
Gotcha.
Was. Nah, I thought
Son of a bitch.
You got there.
the chick with the big tits.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude, you gotta admit though, he was right. Like I'm sure he was telling the truth.
Quit talking about Rhonda like that.
Talking about.
All right. So anyway, so look, there's 22 miles over there to the coast.
Yeah.
That's 22 miles, guys.
How
And
much
he's
did
50, he's 50
be?
feet up. I'm pretty sure he's 50 feet up. So
most
it would be like, I don't know what it is. He's done the math before. It's crazy. It's insane. That's
Healthy Carmody took these shots from this exact thing and did all the math for it.
look how clear that is, though. That's really clear, dude.
It is.
Roughly zero curvature, give or take.
Roughly. Well, of course, there's going to be a little bit of waves and everything like that, but
That's why I said
Plus
roughly.
that shitty layer over the water anyway. It's going to have that weird opaque zone over it where it's doing all kinds of shit.
that's why the thing is, though, that one right there looked like it has a really good,
Ooh,
really
look,
clear.
it's radar.
What the hell?
Yeah.
I
we
had a-
were trying to figure out how far radar would go, so we started looking at videos on me and D-Man did. And
Dude, radar is line of
Oh,
sight.
Jesus, we spent 2 days doing it.
Dude, it's just, yeah, but I can't help Mr. Fight the Flat Earth shirt.
Yeah. Well, even his
But
side.
he was
told me
like-
it was full of- yeah.
He's like, Roger,
this is a
you
good one,
have to
too.
understand. You have to understand, Roger. They can hide underneath the curvature. Like, what are you talking about, dude?
Well, I'll
Dude,
show you
that
the
guy.
diagram what they think. Yeah, but I mean, even their side, his side, Globy took his observations talking about radar and stuff. He doesn't know what he's talking about, dude. He has no idea. He was never a radar man in the Navy, neither.
But I was a radar
There's
man.
There's,
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, I was just going to say there's 2 in the chat I put in there. One's at 14 miles and one's at 23 miles up in, it's taken from some lake in Canada.
So like basic black swan photos. Yeah,
Well, no, it's an observation. So it's, like a laser test.
I got you. I got a laser test that I think, what was the name of that the Flatlanders did? 36 miles with a laser test both ways. And they could see the laser for 36 miles away. I forgot what part of they were in Canada or somewhere.
Was it 36?
Yeah, this one's at Katuni
Yeah,
Lake or something like that. It's called.
That's it.
Yeah, it's a pretty good one. I saw that like a month ago on Flat Earth Library on YouTube.
Nice.
Flat Earth guys, Flat Earth Library on YouTube is a fucking treasure trove.
Oh yeah, he's the one that has the like. It's like a what do you call it? Like a Wikipedia type thing, right?
Yeah. But Roger was telling me today, and I was like, "Freaking good," because his channel's great.
Flat Earth what?
Flat Earth Library,
Library.
on YouTube.
Yeah, put that in chat.
Okay, yeah, hold on. I'll put it in the
I'm not even
private.
sure if I'm even subbed to him.
Yeah, I can't put it in the regular chat. I can put it in the private.
I still got
Okay.
late fees.
We'll make this big.
It's
It's
that link
23
that-
miles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 23 miles is freaking crazy.
Yeah, they did two. They did one at 14 and then said, "Fuck it, let's go even further." And then
Yeah, 23.
yeah, then 23. You could just barely see it, but you can see it.
That's a lot of miles, dude.
Yeah,
That's
And get
crazy.
Kootenays.
That's a lot of missing curvature.
Don't get
So
the
on
good
Kootenai
news.
Lake in south central BC, I found this great little line of sight
Yeah.
for a flat Earth test.
Here we go.
And it's going from a place called Walker's Landing or Powerline Beach to a place called Caslow Point, which is 14.4 miles away.
Sounds like Snowman.
So at 14.4
you gotta
miles
love
with our camera set
the
up 3
long
feet off
lakes
the water,
up
you're
there.
looking at like 100 feet of
Oh, yeah.
curvature. And if you
They got the
subtract, say,
long lakes,
5
it's
feet
cool.
from the height of the laser, you're looking at 95 feet of
Have it
curvature.
volume a little bit. It's a little loud.
And then we've also got a green laser set up at 23
Yeah, bring it down.
miles up the lake.
I gotta
A
get
place
to the
called
volume.
Schroeder Creek. And there I got my friend Darren with the green laser set
There you
up.
go.
And at 23 miles with the camera at 3 feet off the water, you're looking at 290 feet of curvature. Subtracting 5 feet for the height of the laser, it's
209?
285 feet. And just to give you an
280.
idea,
Oh, wow.
from the
Okay.
water to the bottom of the torch of the Statue of Liberty is 285 feet.
It's funny.
Well, yeah.
285 feet of refraction.
Steve,
Yeah, the magical refraction.
Yeah.
doing a flat Earth experiment with a laser beam.
Ooh.
This is
We
awesome.
got
I've never
3
seen this one.
people. One of them is north end of the lake in Schroeder Creek up that way. And then I am at the lighthouse in Caslow. And then we got Lee and his boys just to the left of that opening there.
Oh,
The
they're
two
so there's two different directions.
They're
North
really
and
together,
south.
just to the
Or
left of that
yeah,
is
north and south.
Ryandale, BC.
That's cool. That's awesome. I like this one.
We did before when you were down there the first time.
What do you see it reflecting on though? Like off the water?
No, just like a flash of blue.
In the air.
Oh, there it is. Dude, gotcha. Get down there with the camera.
I see it.
Gotcha. Wherever it was, buddy, you just nailed it.
You guys see that?
I didn't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
up
on
in
the
the
left.
lower left
Is that in the right area?
Yeah, it's in the right area.
Oh, dude, no, it's yeah, come on, son.
Right
It's over
there.
here. Get on there and start looking for it. Yeah, dude, we just got you.
Okay, I'm just keeping on doing exactly what I was doing.
There, you're in the right direction. Just saw you again.
Did not see him.
There,
Negative.
yeah.
There's a few logistics issues. Oh, there you are.
There it is.
Yeah.
Okay, good boy.
There.
Dude,
Oh
you're
yeah,
crushing
you're
it.
you're doing it right again and again.
I can see you completely.
Get it on the camera, boys.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna see if I get it with just the camera here. I'm just gonna take out the phone.
Keep doing that. You're getting
There's
it.
one. There's the other one.
Sweet.
No, it's
Perfect.
Oh, I saw it. You saw that?
It's not there.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm getting
Like
it
one?
every single time.
Lower
He's
middle.
just flashing me,
recording it.
and I'm recording it. Dude, I've got so many.
I wish we could actually get a real laser with a cooling system. You could actually shoot a beam, and somebody screwed that observation up for everybody.
Yeah.
I'm not going to mention their name.
You can just barely see it. It's
So yeah, while
really
we were
tiny.
watching the camera,
It is.
we get a flash of the laser.
It's a laser.
But we don't know that we've seen the laser at this point.
I see it.
I don't know, man. You might just have to take it off and sort of just like wave it up and down or do something like that. 'Cause, yeah, we caught you once. Oh, look, right there. Yeah, you're on it. There it is. You're doing it, buddy. Keep going.
Do it! Yes! Sonny, move!
14 miles, 4.4, sorry. And that one's 23. Wow. That should be 95 feet below the horizon. That should be 285 feet.
Basically, the height of the Statue of Liberty would be between those 2 points.
That's
28-story building, basically. It should be over the curve.
Statue of Liberty is gigantic. I've stood in front of it, and you're like, holy crap, look at how big this thing is. It's big as a
That was
building.
a good little laser test, though. Yeah, that's almost as good as the one they did with the Flatlanders. I think they used 3 different lasers with that test, and they didn't have to wave them. They actually got straight shots with it. So, and it was 36 miles was the distance. And Ben liked to throw that on his channel.
Yeah, there was a couple other ones that I remember from way back. The one with the guys doing the lighthouse, and he's trying to see the difference from the bottom. So let me see if I can find that one. That was kind of cool too. It's a little older one though, but I remember it from back a while. And it was he's doing like a distance to the lighthouse, and then trying to figure out as the tides move up and down, so you can see the bottom of the lighthouse. It goes into that kind of opaque zone, and it starts to pull up. And you could see the dirt in front, because you can see the shore part where the water's moving. And it just takes that and just pushes it right up and makes it that like opaque crap, where you're like, okay, the top of it just disappeared, It's like, okay. And then you can see the wave come down and you're like, oh, it's back.
Well, I was going to say something else. Mikey was going to said he might make it over, but he was out doing observations. So,
what would be cool is if they did those laser tests multiple times over multiple days, so you can't blame refraction because the atmosphere changes every day, and it has to be the right conditions, right?
Oh, it changes constantly over the water.
Right. So if you could do that test over and over demonstrably, then that would prove that it's not refraction. That's all they have. No matter what the distance is, they're just going to claim refraction, no matter what. So I feel like if you did it multiple tests, for many days of it,
that's kind of what Pablo does with his pans. We could do the same with a laser. He goes out every week, and he used to do that and do the pan over and get the conditions and everything, see how far he can see. He got 7 swans out of it. Yeah.
At some point, you can't blame refraction, right? If you did it enough times, right?
Yeah. Well, the idea of what refraction really is and the refractive index are 2 different things.
I'm thinking more like a mirage, huh? Like, because mirage has to be perfect conditions or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
and Sky Free did some real good stuff with mirage work. I like their I think it's 35 miles. They were getting a boat out into a harbor. Then it started becoming a mirror effect after that. It just looks awesome. But I mean, after like 30 miles, 35 miles, you're still seeing the hull of the boat. It didn't go over a curve.
Yeah, it inverts. The bottom, you start to see a mirror of the hull on the surface of the water. It reverts. It takes the middle of the boat when you get it, and then it reverse flips it onto the water. It's like if you took a hot dog and cut it in half and then flipped it open. That's what the image does on the water. So say you're looking at the side of the hull. Well, then you'll see the side of the hull from the water line up. Then it's just mirrored in on the edge. So that's what you're actually seeing as it gets out to the certain point where it reaches that opaque zone. That's where you can see the image as it takes the hull and flips it on the water surface, and then you realize, okay, yeah, that's a mirage because it's because of the direction of it. When the tide's moving up and down, depending on the air temperature, that opaque surface there changes. So if it's crazy ass hot, then that zone is going to get even nastier. It's going to get, because of the surface of the water doing all kinds of shit. It's evaporating. It's fucking doing all kinds of things.
They call that diffraction, though, technically.
Yeah, and I mean, you're getting light reflection off of it. But as that temperature changes, you'll notice that zone gets shorter or it starts to expand. And then you could literally see it as the tide comes up. At certain points, depending on where the light is, you can see that zone change. And the one thing I always thought of is why ain't they doing it at night? Using some kind of filters so that way you can take that out, so you can see that, like when you're looking at distance, like Jay Tolan does when he uses the filters to take out all the shit that's all over into the sky and all the other stuff, where he can use a certain filter and it'll make it so that you don't see the fog. You know what I mean? And that's what I was thinking, like, well, why don't they just do it at night and do it with some night stuff, so that way you can
we've done some night options. I've seen a couple done,
because you're taking the sun out of it now the sun's completely out of it, so you can look at that water. I mean, I don't even know how that would affect the zone over the water, either that opaque area, that crap area. If taking the sun out of it, that would be another thing I thought of. Do it at night.
The fact that you can even see a mirrored image, you wouldn't be able to see it if it had curvature, right? I mean,
you wouldn't get
it wouldn't make it to you.
Yeah, not a decent one. It would be distorted. A curved surface, like a curved mirror.
Yeah, exactly. It would either be stretched, because if it was behind it, it would have to be, it's rolling down and away from you. Like if you were looking at it, if you could see it on an angle on the other side, the shadow would get way long because of the curve down. But if it was in front of you, you wouldn't see it naturally. I mean, onto the water, if the water's curving and you're standing looking at it, the water would actually be higher than where you are.
Like the House of Mirrors.
Yeah, like I said, it's an optical carnival when you're looking at this shit, and you start to realize how fucky it is when you start to figure out the angles and the lighting and the positioning. I can see it in my mind, but if you give me a piece of paper and said, "Here, write it and mathematically equate all this," I'd be fucking my brain
You wouldn't
stops.
get any of those mirror reflections anywhere that would not be distorted with the curve on a spherical surface. So
same with seeing that sun reflection, right? I like it when you see the sun reflection come all the way from when it hits the water all the way to your feet. You wouldn't get that on a curved surface either.
Nope. They call them the reflections are called specular reflections. That's the term they use for them. Like you go to the Bolivian salt flats, you can get a mirror of the sky on the ground.
Oh yeah, that was one of the places I was thinking of going.
There you go.
Because I come on, you wouldn't want to see that once in your life?
Hell yeah.
You wouldn't want to be standing there and watch the sun, or watch the sun come up or watch the sun go down. I'd be like, damn, yeah, I'd hope it'd be a picnic. I'd spend all day there.
Absolutely.
Be awesome. Well, gentlemen, it's been 2 hours now, and I'm getting tired. You guys all right?
Yeah, I'm cool. It's good to talk to everybody. It's good to see everybody. Again.
No, I do have a new toy I wanted to announce right quick before everybody says everything. I got a compressor for photographs. I'm going to try to figure out how to put it in a video format and put it on the channel.
Yeah, we got to fool around with it.
Yeah. I got some great photographs.
I request John Mayer on that.
John Mayer's not that bad. We were just giving you a hard time.
I don't.
He's not that bad. I like John Mayer a little bit.
Oh, I'm not a fan.
All that music's okay.
Scott was right. He is a pretty good guitar player, but I'm
not horrible.
So wasn't the other guy, Dave Matthews. Dave Matthews is really good.
Matthews.
It's just not my style. That's all. It's just it's like mood music to me,
I just don't like the way they express themselves when they sing.
Good one.
I appreciate you guys. Much love, fellas. You have a good night.
Take it easy.
Good to see you, JJ.
Right.
Hey, I'll be on Monday if you guys want to hop on. I got my my panel going now too. I just got the have more people on and shit. So
maybe I'll see you Monday, dude.
Monday, brother. Much love.
If you're on around 7, 8 o'clock, I'll probably jump on, man.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
Same time, same channel, man. 5:30 Mountain Time. So
okay.
I think I'll play a Jim Anus out. Why not? I haven't done that before.
Don't when you kill the live, stay on, Roger. I got to talk to you for a minute.
That's not what I requested, but okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't want to get a strike for John Mayer. I'm sorry.
You want to get imagine that story. What would happen to your strike? Oh, fucking John Mayer.
It was all Cubby's fault.
See you guys. Nice hang out.
Have a good one. See you later, Sidewinder. Good to talk.
Later, brother.
Good night.
You too.
What happened? I got whirlies. Come on. It's not playing. Uh-oh. D-Man, you still here?
Oh shit! Sorry, I had it muted. I'm a fucking idiot.
Quit playing the video. Stop. I'll go ahead and end it now. It looks like it's not going to go back up. No, it's still lagging. I don't know why. Maybe the internet server is busy or something. They do have traffic.
Yeah, let it go for another minute. See what happens.
Yeah.
There it is. Yeah, end it now.
And it's doing it again. Okay, here we go again.
Yeah, it's probably that video. I would just X out of the video and then just cut the live.